Josh, last spring you were going through off season, but you didn't go through spring ball. How you feeling this spring?
Oh, I feel awesome. My body's in a way better position right now than I've ever been. So, kind of was dealing with injuries last spring. I did get some things fixed, and so I'm excited about the opportunity this spring to go to do spring bowl and just the opportunity I've had over the last couple weeks to just get better in the weight room and running, and just get my body to a point where I feel good about it and allow myself to continue getting better in a lot of different areas. So I feel really good.
You guys lost a lot of talent in the receiver room, but how big is it to have a guy like Eric McAllister coming back at the season game last year?
Yeah, it's big. Eric's a reliable guy, really talented. Really feel like I have a good connection with him, and just the way he plays, I understand what he's going to do, where he's going to be, and so that's kind of the goal that I have for the guys we brought in, and I feel like that's coming along very well. So excited about the guys we brought in, but it's definitely great having a mature, older guy like Eric to kind of set the standard, set the tone, and just have him there to show everybody how we do it.
What have you seen in the new guys like Jordan and Joseph so far?
Yeah, Jordan's definitely really smooth, catches everything. Super smart guy, runs great routes, really technical and really smart, like I said. So I really love the way he plays. I think he reminds me of some guys we've had here in the past, and I think he's going to be a great fit for our offense. He's going to bring a lot of a new dynamic to our offense. You know, he's able to stretch the field, but he's able to route guys up and do certain things in the route game that we haven't had many guys are able to do. So excited about that. Manjack, just a physical guy. I love the way he plays, really good versus press, knows how to get open, can separate routes. He's going to block his butt off in the run game. He's going to do everything right, be where he's supposed to be. And he's committed to the game. He's committed to his team, to his program. And so I'm excited about, where he's at, where he's going to be. And I expect both of those guys to have really big seasons. And so I think they're going to be a great asset to our offense. And I feel good about the guys we brought in as far as the portal.
The way you guys finished, the way you and your team finished last year, what's kind of the area of emphasis for you personally and as a team?
Just going forward, getting better. Yeah, I think going forward, we all kind of know what it feels like to play those last 7 games, what we did, execute at a higher level, to know what you're supposed to do, and just play hard and be excited to play. And so I think that's something that we all remember, something we're trying to continue to feel going forward, and something we're focusing on. And so for me personally, it's just continuing to grow on the offense, grow in my ability to throw, extend plays, make the right decisions, and continue to be smart with the ball. So that's something that I'm working on, something that'll never go away. As long as you play quarterback, you're always trying to improve in those areas. And so that's something I'm personally trying to improve on, and I think our team is just doing a great job of embracing this offseason, embracing the new guys, and just moving forward in our culture and trying to take the next steps of the program.
Talk about the quarterback room for a second, Josh. You got yourself, you got Ken. You guys have played a lot of college football. Then you've got Adam that's come in as an early enrollee. How's the chemistry with you guys? And just speak about Adam for a second. What do you see in him being a young player?
Yeah, it's a great chemistry. I really like our quarterback room. Ken, Jacob Porter, Adam, it's just a great group of guys that we all get along. We all push each other in the weight room and running, throwing, and it's just a great dynamic. So I'm excited about that. Obviously, having Ken is huge. He's a competitor, pushes me. I hope I push him too, and so he's a great guy to have around. Really good, talented player. But as far as Adam, he's gonna be a really good player. I think he's just a big dude, really smart. Really cares about football, cares about the offense, wants to know the details, and he's done a great job picking it up. It's not easy coming as a freshman when the 3 other guys in the room already know the offense. You're kind of already feeling like you're behind, and so he's done a great job of learning and kind of soaking everything in. And talented wise, like physically, he's gonna be great. Already is, throws the ball really well. He's got a live arm. Really moves well. He's a fast guy, gets in and out of breaks against this tall guy, and so I see, he has a high ceiling, and I can see him being a great player here at TCU.
You guys had a really unique weapon in Savion. Is there anybody on this roster who can do what he did in terms of dual threat, running back, wide receiver type thing?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to replace guys like Savion. That's a once in a, there's not many coaches that ever coach another Savion. He's a special guy, so I wouldn't say there's another Savion, but is there another guy that's versatile, can do many different things? I would say so. one of those guys as a young guy. I think he's Ed Small. I think he can do a lot of different things, and I've been impressed with Ed. I think he can play running back, play receiver, play a lot of positions, and he's just a good football player. So I'm excited to see, his progress, see how we're able to use him in the future. He's done a great job and works really hard. And so yeah, I think Ed and you never know. There's other guys that Chase Curtis. We've got tight ends that can do multiple things. We've got receivers, Manjack, Dwyer, Jordan Bailey, Major Everhart. All those guys can do a lot of different things and do those things well. So I'm excited to see how the coaches kind of draw some stuff up like they did last year. And I know that we've got a great offensive staff that's going to be creative and do what they always do and give our team chances to win. So I'm excited about that.
You guys finished on such a high note last year. You could see the chemistry was good on the team. Since January, 30 new players between transfers and high school kids. What's the chemistry like so far? And just, I guess the few weeks that they've been on campus.
Yeah, it's been good. It's really just the props to the coaching staff and Coach Dykes and his staff for bringing in good people. I feel like that's really important nowadays, is finding out who these people are that you're bringing in and what they're all about and why they want to come here. And so I think we've done a good job of bringing in not only good players but good people. And so when you bring in good people, it's a lot easier to transition and to keep your culture moving in the right direction. You don't have setbacks. You don't have certain people that are pulling you backwards, as the rest of the team's trying to go forward. So I think it's been a great transition for us. These last 6-7 weeks have been huge in off season. I really like where our team's at. I like the competitive nature we have. And I think these new guys are kind of seeing, who we are, what we do, and they're just jumping right in the mix. So that's important for the veteran guys to establish the standard, establish what we do, who we are, what we're about, so these new guys can come in here and just jump right in and be a part of that. So you either kind of jump in or you just kind of fall out, and that's just kind of how our culture is.
There's obviously a lot of excitement around starting the season next year, and obviously with North Carolina and being the only game in town on that Monday night. How excited are you for that?
I'm super excited. First game of the year is always really exciting as it is, and so I'm excited about that opportunity to go out there and play against North Carolina. They're going to be really, really good this year. We're going to be ready to go, and it's going to be a lot of excitement around that game. So, but for us, it doesn't change anything. We're just going out there to play football, play our game, and go execute at a high level. So the first game of the year is always about execution, always being on the same page, doing what you're supposed to do, and doing your job at a high level. So that's what we're going to focus on going out there, and I'm excited about the opportunity we have to go play North Carolina. So it's going to be a cool atmosphere on Monday night, I believe, and it should be fun.